Don't you think Real Madrid missed the opportunity to seal the tie with so many chances the team had?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we could decide the outcome of the playoffs around here at this stadium. We still have to play another match, although we have taken a small advantage. It was a very good match for us. I think we have to be happy also due to the result. The truth is that we had many opportunities. But honestly, we have to say that City also played a good offensive game and created problems for us. So we have to prepare well for the return leg.
Don't you think this might be the best match Real Madrid has played in this tournament under your management?
No, I don't think so, but it was a good match. I expected the game to be like this because in the end we played a complete match offensively. For some time now, I had been wondering how to find the right balance for the team. But today the team finally showed that it is possible, as long as there's a strong sense of sacrifice from the players.
Is this the path you need to teach the young players to follow with the team from now on?
Yes, I think so. We've talked about this, and it's not just because of this match. We have been analyzing it, and yes, I believe this is the way forward. But everyone needs to understand that from now on, the season truly begins. Despite the difficulties, we have all managed to play a good game and get a good result. I think it's important to highlight everyone's work a bit, but I have to say that the back four had never played together, and more than that, they had never trained together. They played an amazing game, especially the two central defenders.
Before the match, we saw a huge banner clearly referencing the Ballon d'Or and directed at Vinicius, who was named MVP of the match. What do you think about this?
I don't really know if Vinny saw that banner. But if he did, and after seeing his performance, I think it was a motivation for him, simple as that. What can I say about him? Vinny was very dangerous throughout the match, just like the rest of our attacking players.
Given the team's current circumstances, is this the match that makes you feel the most proud?
From a defensive standpoint in this stadium, you have to put in a lot of hard work. Otherwise, they will score a lot of goals. We did that well last season, although this was a different match because it's a two-legged tie. So this was a different match from last season, which required much less defensive work. Those games had much more ball control and game management, and especially more danger in attack.
Real Madrid, despite the absences, was seen as the favorite. But there is still the second leg to play. Do you think Real Madrid is now even more of a favorite? Don't you think you have to convince your players that there is still another match to go?
Yes, this is a result that could be a trap, because anyone might think we can relax and be at ease. But we have to play a serious match and prepare a game plan just as we did for this first leg, with the same quality and the same collective sacrifice we showed tonight.
What did you say to your players at halftime to motivate them, despite playing so well but still being down 1-0?
We fixed two things about the high press, because 2 or 3 times we didn't execute the press correctly. They caught us on the counterattack. One was a goal for them, and the other was when Asensio recovered the ball with De Bruyne. But for the rest, with the ball, we didn't change anything, honestly. Rodrigo and Vinicius. They both stayed on the wings and created a lot of danger from the outside when attacking.
You were behind on the scoreboard twice, but managed to come from behind. How much confidence have you gained from being able to turn the match around again, despite the absence of key players?
I'll tell you what I always say to journalists in Spain about this topic. I always say that defending is not an individual task, but rather a collective effort. Today we were a team where everyone did a great defensive job. Players who had never played together before were able to perform well as a unit.
What do you think Camavinga needs to improve to reach the next level? What do you think of his performance tonight?
This was his first start in a long time, and I think he did very well. But he still has things to improve and must be aware of his positioning on the field when we have possession. He needs to learn when to make passes, but aside from that, he had an outstanding game tonight. He and Ceballos both had a fantastic match.
I understand that you prefer to have your entire squad available, so you don't have doubts when building the lineup, right?
I see your point, but no. Honestly, I think for the return leg, we will need Rudiger. We will need Alaba, but I think both will be back for the second leg. The truth is that the greater the emergency, the greater the sacrifice this team shows. It happened last year, a little less this year, but in this regard, it has been quite a surprising match for me. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it like this tonight, and yet at this moment, for the team to be capable of such a sacrifice